To Be Like Jesus, written by Ellen G. White.
God's word is holy. God's word is sacred. God is not a man to lie. His words are truth and life.
Practicing the End Time Lifestyle. July 14th. Bible holiness is our great need.
To them God willed to make known what are the riches of the glory of this mystery among the Gentiles, which is Christ in you, the hope of glory. Colossians chapter 1 verse 27.
It is difficult for those who feel secure in their attainment and who believe themselves to be rich in spiritual knowledge to receive the message to the Laodiceans, which declares that they are deceived and in need of every spiritual grace. The unsanctified heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. I was shown that many are flattering themselves that they are good Christians who have not a ray of light from Jesus. They have not a living experience for themselves in the divine life. They need a deep and thorough work of self-abasement before God before they will feel their true need of earnest, persevering effort to secure the precious graces of the Spirit.
God leads his people on step by step. The Christian life is a constant battle and a march. There is no rest from warfare. It is by constant, unceasing effort that we maintain the victory over the temptations of Satan. As a people, we are triumphing in the clearness and strength of the truth. We are fully sustained in our positions by an overwhelming amount of plain scriptural testimony. But we are very much wanting in Bible humility, patience, faith, love, self-denial, watchfulness, and the spirit of sacrifice. We need to cultivate Bible holiness. Sin prevails among the people of God. The plain message of the rebuke to the Laodiceans is not received. Many cling to their doubts and their darling sins while they are in great deception as to talk and feel that they are in need of nothing. They think the testimony of the Spirit of God in reproof is uncalled for, or that it does not mean them.
Such are the greatest need of the grace of God and spiritual discernment that they may discover their deficiency in spiritual knowledge. They lack almost every qualification necessary to perfect Christians' character. They have not a practical knowledge of Bible truth, which leads to the lowliness of life and the conformity of their will to the will of Christ. They are not living in obedience to all God's requirements.
It is not enough to merely profess to believe the truth. All the soldiers of the cross of Christ virtually obligate themselves to enter the crusade against the adversary of souls, to condemn wrong and sustain righteousness. But the message of the true witness reveals the fact that a terrible deception is upon our people, which makes it necessary to come to them with warnings to break their spiritual slumber and arouse them to decided action. God's word is holy. God's word is sacred. God is not a man to lie. His words are truth and life. Join us tomorrow for another devotional reading by God's grace. God's way is perfect. All the Lord's promises prove true.